Hey guys, welcome back. The kids are finally in bed, so this is my time to be in the garage, do some work. So for this video, we are going to go with what I like and personally don't like with this bike. But before we get into it, don't forget, leave comments. We'd love to hear about you guys. So like, subscribe, we'll get right at it. So we'll start with dislikes, I guess. We'll go from that. And just so you guys know, that's not my baby. That's my baby. My little mini me. All electric. Love it. A little slow though.
You're joking though.
Oh, I'm definitely joking. That's my son. Alright, so one of the dislikes for this is the comfort. I've sat in other side-by-sides. These seats are not very comfortable, honestly. I might look into getting the driver one changed because I'm driving most of the time. So, but we'll go from there. Honestly, comfort, no good. Another thing, the height of the bike. The factory height of this when it comes out of the shop, unless you already have it when you buy it to put, let's say, a lift on it, bigger tires. When it comes stock, it is very low to the ground, and that's one thing Kawasaki needs to fix is the height of the bike. Another thing, vibration. Vibration on the hoods. They are, as you can see, if I touch it here, they are not always flush. So if you have big mud tires going in any rough terrain, oh, you're gonna have fun with that. Oh, I think this will be my biggest dislike. Accessibility to the clutch. So if you've seen the other video where we changed our belt on here, it is not fun. You gotta remove the seat, the cage, the fuel tank, the covers, the plastic, just to be able to get to the clutch. It's not fun, it's not ideal to do that when you're in the bush. That's why it's always better to do it in the shop. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of this part right here.
Yeah, but you also know that you can put a brand new belt, and if you haven't broken it in yet, it can still blow in the bush.
Yes.
So can you imagine taking everything apart just to get to that CV belt?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not think about that. Let's go to the next one.
So the next one, me personally, because this bike is heavy, and I'm not gonna lie, I get stuck often. So for me, the location of the winch, I'm not a fan of. I've seen side-by-sides where the location is actually higher up. So if you're nose first, you're not digging through that much mud to get right to your winch. You can have it literally right there.
Yeah, but I have another idea. This might be for another video and at another point in time, but...
Relocate the winch?
No, not relocate.
Put one in the back.
Put one in the back.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Since we're back here, I'll tell you another thing that I dislike. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed in the previous videos, I do have a broken taillight on this thing. Looks stupid, but there's a reason that it is like that for now. These bikes, you cannot just change the cover, because I broke the cover by accident, but you can't change the cover. You have to change the light completely. And this one single light right here is $250. Canadian. So
probably 175 American?
Probably. But here's the thing. I like my bike to match. I cannot find one identical to that. So if I change this one, I have to change the other one. So I'm looking at $500 just in lights.
Why don't we just take them out and put tractor trailer lights on it with a rubber boot? It'd be a lot cheaper.
It would be, but yeah, we'll see. That might be a solution. We'll see. Yeah.
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, I'm thinking too much. All right, so we'll go with what I like with this bike. It's reliable. Honestly, a lot of people who ride this brand, especially the 800, because I know people who have the 1000 and they say they love it, but for the 800, no one has ever had anything bad to say. Even with the tires that I'm driving, I still have not ripped a boot or broken a shaft. I will knock on wood. Hopefully that stays the way it is. mosquitoes. So the next thing that I like about these bikes is honestly the price. It's hard to beat the price. You look at the bikes these days, and it's insane. Like this.
This is 26,000 Canadian right now.
Yes.
I looked it up. 26,000 for a brand new bike.
Mm-hmm. How much for a Defender?
30,000.
And up, depending on what you put on it.
Yeah.
Right. So me, when I bought this, I paid 26, but with the plow, the attachments, the windshield,
the roof,
everything on it, because it's all things you have to put on afterwards. So for me, the price, I loved it. If you're someone who's just getting into riding, for a side-by-side, it's an affordable side-by-side. Because if you look at four-wheelers these days, you're looking at $20,000 just for a four-wheeler. So to save $5,000 to $6,000 more for a side-by-side is actually very good. What else can I say that I like about these bikes? They're super easy to work on. That's the thing, though.
No, it's not.
Other than the clutch, I will admit, other than the clutch, they're super easy to work on. The accessibility to do a snorkel kit, as we looked up, it's super easy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You gotta rip everything apart.
It's just plastic. It's just plastic.
Well, when we build a snorkel kit, you can actually tell me if you are right in this one.
I will probably eat my words, but...
But oil changes, simple.
Very.
Radiator, simple. Air filter, simple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's another one, guys. Look at the seat height. Compared to a lot of other side-by-sides, you're sitting lower, right? So the fact that I say the seat height is for this. Let's say I go into a nice big puddle of water, and I've got water literally up to here, which is still a fair decent amount of water. I still got this much clearance before I am soaked from here up. Bottom, easy. There's holes everywhere in the bottom, so all the water drains out. But with the seat height like this,
yeah, but
you stay drier a bit longer.
So your comfortability you do not like, but for the seat height,
that I like.
How do you like cleaning this thing?
Ooh.
Anyways, we're on the likes, we're not on the dislikes. The dislike list can go probably miles and miles long.
Yeah, this bike is not fun to clean. I'm not gonna lie, it's not fun at all. But next time I might do it differently. Next time I'll probably take all the doors off, make sure I get it properly. Because believe it or not, this bike is actually clean. Well,
Ish.
Clean-ish, yeah. It's still pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still pretty dirty. So yeah.
You got one more like to send out
One more
there.
like. I like the throttle response on this bike, honestly. Alright, one more like. Honestly, the wheelbase of this. So if I would park this beside another side-by-side that is not a Kawasaki, you would see the big difference in wheelbase. Mine is actually shorter and a bit more narrow, which when you have your family with you and you need space, I understand you want to go with bigger. However, us going into the woods like we are, this is so much easier to get into trails that others can't get in. If you're in a trail where there's a lot of trees and it's overgrown, this thing will actually go in better than the other bike will.
Yeah, for a 4-seater.
For a 4-seater, yes.
And here's another positivity. It's family friendly.
It is.
Your wife can drive this thing. Your kids could probably drive this thing.
I go to work and my wife plows the yard with this thing. Easy. And even my kids do it. Especially the winch. They love that switch.
Yeah, they also killed it, eh?
Yes, they also killed it. So yeah, that is one thing that...
Oh yeah, and to correct you, the battery's right back there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Easiest place to get wet.
Yeah, might have to work on a cover for that one. Trying to think, is there anything else we're missing out?
Well, we got 5 dislikes and 5 likes, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's all.
That's all. That's it. That's all. So, hope you enjoy the video, guys. If you guys have a Kawasaki and you have different likes, different dislikes that you want to bring up, mention them in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.